You might call the Moores the Flowrider family. 39-year-old dad Jason, Maddie, 15, and 12-year-old twins Jackson and Keaton enjoy this relatively new sport of flowboarding so much they've become quite good at it. Actually, they've become very good, world leaders in many respects, and it all started when the H2O became the first public facility in Canada to install a flowrider.
Having this facility just down the road from the house, it was an easy shoe-in, a good sport for us to try out, and it's turned out great. When I first tried it, I hurt myself quite often. I'm a 40-year-old man, so taking some of those wipeouts is pretty brutal. But after learning a few of the tricks and learning how to ride that wave, it came to me pretty quick.
If it's not busy, sometimes we'll stay for 3 hours. The longest me and my brother have been here is like 12 hours solid.
The former snowboarding family quickly took to the water. Jackson was the first to give it a go, followed by Maddie, who first tried it at a competition on a cruise ship and promptly beat 4 men.
Then the next year when we got back, there was another contest that we went into, and our whole family won that in every division. And then we started after that year into the U.S. Flow Tour.
The surface is moving underneath you. The water moves at 35 miles an hour, so it's a different feel, but the balance and everything is the same.
In Maddie's first try in the women's pro division, she finished 3rd and is now ranked in the top 4 in the world. She seems to have natural balance, and her carving appears effortless.
I should be riding a heavy board, except I find it harder. So I just stick with the light board, so it's harder for me to learn flip tricks because the board kind of takes off with the water.
She is smooth. She's got a lot of power in her carves, learning a lot of new tricks, and she's doing the tricks that the boys are doing. And if you can ride like a boy in any sport, you're gonna conquer all the women.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good women out there that I compete against, but I'm really glad that I compete against them because they kind of take me under their wing and teach me all their tricks and stuff.
Where do you hope to be? Like a world champ one day?
Hopefully, yeah. But my goal for this year is just to make sure I'm on the podium every time.
And then right there, he goes into a 360 shove it.
Is his bum supposed to hit the ground there?
No, you don't want your hands or your bum to ever touch. Right there was a great 180 ollie.
Jackson is likely the only 12-year-old in the world who can do a kickflip.
I've landed about 5 of them, and they're really hard.
How many do you land? Like say 1 out of every 10, or how does it work?
Yeah, I'd say 1 of 10.
Jackson Moore is one of the best riders, I'd say 17 and under in the world. He's got tricks that the pros are doing. He's inventing a lot of new tricks.
So I would just probably mix 2 tricks together and make it into a trick and name it. Then I would show it to a bunch of people, and then it would become a real trick.
He's going to get picked up by a bunch of sponsors. He'll be doing demos for people soon, like the pros are. He'll get to travel the world for free and learn a great sport that's up and coming, and he's gonna kill it this year.
Yeah, my goal is to become the world champion, but I'm gonna have to practice a few more years to get that.
Jackson also does a 360 shove-it, a shove-it foot plant, and a big spin. Those are tricks his twin sister is trying hard to replicate.
I'm trying to learn to shove it. I've been working on it for like 5 months. I'm so close, but it's just not coming. My brother just says, do it. I'm like, well, I can't. And then my sister tries to tell me, my dad tries to tell me. So I do it, but I don't land it every time.
There are 2 types of flow riding, flow boarding stand-up and bodyboarding, which itself has 2 categories, including drop knee. In competitions on the U.S. Flow Tour, you only have 35 seconds to strut your stuff.
You kind of want to link as many tricks and style as you can in 35 seconds. In Canada, we do 2-minute runs.
Why 35 seconds?
I'm not sure. I think that's just what they've always done.
It's not a lot of time to set something up.
No, it isn't. And if you wipe out and wash out and get your board, your run's pretty well done. If you do your hardest trick right off the bat and wipe out and wash out, your run's probably done. So what you want to do is make sure you get some points, and then right at the end, throw out something like this, and if it lands, he would have got points for doing the kickflip, but no points for the landing.
Next up for the family is this season's Pro Tour, which starts in the spring. Jason was born and raised in Kelowna and builds rock retaining walls for a living. The retired professional snowboarder would eventually like to build his own flow riding facility. It is, after all, the world's fastest growing board sport.
You know, starting a facility like this and running it and having the world champion like me and my son and my daughters all working at the wave and things like that, seems like more of a relaxing lifestyle. So we'll see how the next couple years go, and then I can find a big investor and go from there.
Build your own.
Build my own, you got it. With a surf shop, a skate park, the full meal deal.